Should be up. Day 2. I hear myself. Nope. Turn that off. Alright, I need to ping Discord real quick. I think everything's working. I can't tell, honestly. I can't tell if everything's working. Okay, yeah, everything's working. I see my chats and everything. Alright, everything's working. Alright. Got a bit of an evening stream. I know I don't usually stream in the evening. But, yeah. There'll probably be more evening streams from now on. After the Breath of the Wild project, when I started streaming exclusively on Twitch, I started streaming a lot more in the evening, and it was really nice. I like streaming in the evening. It works better for me. So, I don't know. The afternoon streams, I'm saying all this assuming you guys are in the US. Afternoon for me, you know, evening for me, this stuff. It's evening for me right now. I might be streaming in the afternoon my time. I definitely will be. I don't know. I'll try to stream at like the usual YouTube time for the most part, but there's definitely going to be evening streams like this. So, expect more of these. It's lookout landing time, guys. Yeah. We're about ready to like start actually building. Yesterday was kind of like, you know, introductions to the project, getting everyone familiar with what's going on, you know. What is this annoying thing that's happening? No, I do not want these grouped together. I need to find a way to disable that immediately, because that's terrible. No, that is terrible. Why are these windows grouping together? I don't want these windows grouped together. Oh my god. Nightmare. Alright, I guess I can't adjust the window size for Chrome, because it adjusts every window size at the same time. That's really awesome. Where was I? Yeah. So yesterday was kind of just like, you know, introductions to the project. Getting going on that. Removing some of the Sheikah technology. After a stream last night, I did remove the rest of the Sheikah technology with the help of B-Man Nomad got a few of the Guardians. And, Gerudo and Tabantha, I think. Sam got rid of all the shrines. So I kind of ran through. I removed the remaining 2 Divine Beasts that we didn't get to. And I got every Guardian that I could think of. Except for one. I just remembered one that I missed. There's one Guardian that I missed, and I literally just remembered as I was saying that. Alright, let's move over and go get that guy. I don't want him to live much longer. I'm gonna go find him. That Guardian needs to die. Alright, here we are. Let me make sure I've got everything pulled up that I'm supposed to have pulled up. I've got everything pulled up. Just got rid of the one that I found. Might be the same one. Which one did you get rid of? I'm thinking of... There's one down on the beach here, I think. So unless somebody got that. What is this? Why is there, like, concrete on the floor? Dude, I swear to... Is that another... Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Get this guy out of here. Oh my god. Alright, let's go check if this Guardian's been removed. Gotta give it a second to load. Here we go. I believe there is one on the beach here. Wait, wait, no there's not. I just completely made... No, there is. There is a Guardian somewhere on this beach, right? I'm not crazy. Somewhere along this beach, there's a Guardian, right? Am I schizo? Have I just completely made this up in my head? I swear to God, there is a Guardian somewhere around here. Maybe somebody else got it? Mine was the one in the ruins to the east of the Great Plateau. Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah, that one needed to be removed. Glad you got that. It looks like I got all the ones before Hateno. Is there not one around here? Maybe we never added it to the Breath of the Wild map, but I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be a guardian somewhere along this beach. I'm pretty sure there is. Am I just crazy? Am I just making that up? I might just be making that up. It's definitely not here in this world. I'm trying to, like, give one last little mental overview of the map and trying to think, are there any that I missed? I can't think of any. I think I got them all. Unless Nomad missed one of the ones in the Highlands. I forgot to do the Highlands last night, so someone else had to take care of it. There's malice in the labyrinths. I gotta remove the malice in the labyrinths. I forgot about that. And I'm also starting to realize things are gonna load kind of slowly on this map because it's so tall, I think. As you can see, things just do not like to load. Which is gonna be annoying. Are you gonna be adding the depths too? Oh, you guys don't know. Some people here do not know. As soon as the map actually loads, I'll show you guys something cool. There we go. Yeah, so there is malice. Oh my goodness. I don't think that it's actually server lag, what we're experiencing. I know how Zeke was kind of talking about it during the last stream, and people are talking about it in game chat right now. I don't think it's actually server lag. I think it's just the world is laggy. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. Maybe it is the server. maybe it is the server. Because it's not working right now. How you been doing? I've been doing just fine, I think. Bro's in for a surprise. Yeah. Anyone who didn't see last stream is in for a surprise right in about 2 seconds here. So... It's not loading, but I mean, it's here. You can kind of see it.
Next project, building all of No Man's Sky in Minecraft.
I've never played No Man's Sky. Isn't it like a space exploration game? I think it's a space exploration game. Am I right? I think I'm right about that. I'm not building all that. Thank you for the $5 though. I appreciate it. Yeah, so for anyone who missed yesterday's stream, how Ziki found a way to read the Tears of the Kingdom terrain data and basically translate it into Minecraft data. So essentially we pre-generated the terrain of the depths. Just the terrain. Did you play Hollow Knight yet? I actually did. I actually did play Hollow Knight. We can talk about that in a little bit. I might have to do something on the server real quick to get it to run a bit smoother, because it does appear to be not very happy with everything that's going on. I really hope I don't have to upgrade my server. That would be annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change a setting on the server real quick, I think. Can you tell me how long the stream's going to be? Probably just a couple hours. I don't think it's going to be like crazy long. Just like a couple of hours. I want to at least build like the tower and get started on the rough outline for Lookout Landing. I don't really care about finishing it today. I just want to, like, you know, do something. Yeah, so the server is just really struggling here. I think I can fix that a little bit though. If I just change some settings. Which should only take a quick second. How's he keep talking about simulation distance? Let's set that down to 2.
Next project should be all of Portal and Portal 2 in Minecraft.
That's not a, I mean, that's not a terrible idea. I actually don't hate that idea. But I feel like the builds would be kind of boring, honestly. I never actually finished Portal 2. I got like halfway through Portal 2. I'm going to restart the server real quick to apply these changes. So the server's going to go down for a second. Shouldn't take long. I never finished Portal 2. I played through Portal 1 and I started Portal 2. I got like halfway through and then I just like never came back to it because I don't know why. But thank you for the £5, Shmart. I appreciate it. No Man's Sky is a massive procedurally generated space exploration game.
Yeah, No Man's Sky is a massive procedurally generated space exploration game with little 18 quintillion planets.
18
So y'all joke
quintillion?
slow.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. Not doing that. Thank you for the $5. I live in a box again. I appreciate it. How did you not finish Portal 2? I don't know, man. I just didn't. Like, I don't know. I got to the part, I'm not gonna worry about spoilers. It's like a how many years old game. I got to the part where the dude takes over. What was his name? It was like Wheatley, something like that, maybe? I don't know. I got to the part where like he kind of betrayed you and took over, and then you like fall down, and that's where I stopped. Wheatley. I was right. I can't believe I remember that. Why is the server not starting? I haven't played Portal 2. Should I? I mean, I enjoyed Portal 1, so you know. You spoiled it? Bro, the game is like 2 decades old or something. How old actually is Portal 2? Maybe it's your PC. I can promise you it's not my PC. Guaranteed 100% confirmed it's not my computer. I can tell you that with 100% certainty. It looks like the server's up, according to the console. Uploading Grazzy's consciousness to a potato. But then how would I build Tears of the Kingdom? Alright. So I changed some settings, so I think it's going to run a bit better now. I think. You've got some Guardians in the Highlands. I saw them on the map. Yeah, that's just because I haven't loaded the chunks. B-Man told me that he got them. I just haven't loaded the chunks yet, so they're still showing up on the map for me. Alright, did someone already do this? This has your name written all over it. This has your name written all over it. Fine, you can start on this. Might want to make it a bit deeper, though. Like, just a bit. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, this design's almost certainly not sticking, so I'm gonna have to, remove most of this. We need to get rid of all the trees and stuff. We're gonna have to do that. So let's get oak leaves. Let's get oak wood. And let's just delete everything here. I do believe there are some trees in Lookout Landing, but, you know. We're not gonna worry about that yet. So, goodbye, trees. Goodbye. What are those? Those are, spruce fences. I need to add that and remove all of them as well. Like so. We need to get rid of all these. Apologies to whoever built this, but this is not staying because it's too small, I believe. I don't need that. I need you. Boom. Free the horses. The horses have been freed. And we can just get rid of the rest by hand. Clickbait. Yeah, clickbait. I'm not building all of Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft. Guys, I clickbaited you. I'm not actually building all of Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Why is the water not going away? I know why, because I'm stupid. Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of all this. That is my face. that is my face right there on the wall. Oh, the water's gone too, is it? I didn't think about that. Oh, it is gone. Oh, there's like a little pond to the bottom left. Okay. I literally did no preparation for this. I was just like, yeah, we're gonna build Lookout Landing. I'm gonna hop on the stream and start going. What's your PC stuff? I assume you mean my specs. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see here. I got a Ryzen 9 7900X for my CPU. 4060 Ti. I don't remember anything else. I know I have 32 gigs of RAM. That's like all I remember. I have a busted CPU. That's the main thing. Alright, so all this is gone. Someone better move the horses before I remove them from existence. I think we should start with the tower before anything. I'm just gonna start working on the tower. One important thing that I've already noticed about this is that the lookout landing tower, I don't know if there are any more like this, but the lookout landing tower is at a 45-degree angle, which means, unlike the Sheikah towers with the Breath of the Wild map, I am going to have to, like, make different rotations for each, tower. What? Alright. Alright. We're gonna ignore this. We're gonna start recording. Here we go. Are you guys ready to start the first official build of the Tears of the Kingdom project? That, like, froze my computer for a second when I started Flashback. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna do it right here. We're just gonna make a little platform. Set grass block. Alright, we got something to work with. I'm actually gonna use probably the Typhlo Ruins Tower as reference, because they should all be identical, and Lookout Landing is just not a great place to get, like, a visual look at the tower. So we're gonna start with, we're just gonna use this one, because I think this will be better to get, like, look at, you know, from a distance. So if we climb, like, up here. Playing on my new Switch, too, by the way. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is better. Alright. Okay, I'm looking now. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. Try to build the non-diagonal first. Yeah, I know. That's the plan. Okay, so we want to get a hollow cuboid. I just remembered why I moved my face cam all that time ago. Because it covers up Axiom stuff. Really quick, I'm gonna move my face cam stuff just up here. Cause then, when I'm actually messing around with Axiom, you guys can kind of see what I'm clicking over here. But the chat's kind of in the way. It's certainly better, right? It's certainly better than what it was. You can actually see more of what I'm doing on the left. Or maybe I should move to the top right and put the Switch in the top left. That's probably better, honestly. But I don't like being in the top right. I feel like I'm in the wrong place when I'm up there. Let's try it. Okay, I'm moving over here. Hold on, guys. We're moving things around. Okay, so if we put the Switch up there and we put me up here. How's that? This feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I don't like this. Switch bottom left. Maybe. How many is that? That's 5 gift subs from Liev. Hello, Liev. Good to see you this evening. It's like really late for you, isn't it? I just remembered. Like it's probably like really late for you.
At least it's 45 and not 22 or whatever Zora was.
That's an excellent point. I always reassure myself with that whenever I'm building anything at an angle. It's 2 a.m. I'm so sorry, Liev. Not all streams will be at this time, though. I'm telling you. I'll be doing more at the normal time. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, dude. I appreciate it. I'm surprised there are people here who don't have subs yet because you're always gifting them. And Nolan with the 2 as well. Thank you. Yeah. It's at least not that bad anymore because with Axiom, I can kind of like freely rotate things like this, you see. And I can do this with anything. Like anything I select, I can rotate like this. So it's not so bad now that we have Axiom. Alright. What about the bottom platform? Bottom platform's probably 5 tall.
Portal 2 just before the storyline gets really good and also before the area becomes a lot more interesting than just simple test chambers.
I know. I didn't like, it wasn't like a conscious choice, right? We have gifting another sub. I appreciate it. You're almost at 700 total, by the way. My gosh. I didn't like make a conscious choice to stop playing Portal. It just kind of happened. Like my friend Alfie was watching me play the game. She wanted to like see my first time playing it, and we did like one session where I got there, and then we just kind of never came back. Like I don't know. It just didn't continue. It's not like I consciously decided like, yeah, no, I'm not playing this anymore. I just didn't go by. I think maybe I was busy at the time, and so it just kind of, like, slipped my mind, and then whatever, you know? But I don't know. Thank you for the 5 pounds again, Schmark. I do have to go back and, like, finish that at some point. I'm trying to figure out what the base of the tower should be, because you can see in the top left, the base of the tower is wider than the tower by probably... That's probably 2 blocks. But to do 2 blocks, we would need a 2-block center. And for anyone building out there, rule number 1 of building is never work on a 2-block center. Like, genuinely. So we should probably do a 1 or 3. I'm thinking 1. I'm thinking we do 1 block. So it would be this, and then the tower goes, like, here. And then the front comes out farther, so we do, like, that kind of deal. I think I like the look of this, right? Rule number 2 is don't build on 45 or 22. No, actually, like, those angles are not actually that bad, right? Shroom and Doom, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate it, man. I've definitely got to start a book of supporters for the second, for the Tiers project, and I'm going to put all Twitch subs in it, all YouTube members in it, everything. So, thank you, man. I will make sure to open that up and start doing that. 45 and 22 degree angles are usually not that bad. It's just kind of a matter of, like, because of what Zoro's domain was, that's why the 22 degree angle was so painful. You know what I mean? But, like, normally, it's not that bad to work on a 22 degree angle. And it's definitely not that bad to work on 45. 45 is definitely the second best angle, apart from just the normal 90, you know? What was that? I don't even see that alert. Oh, there it is. Zero? Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Switch audio is on. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know that. You guys are not supposed to be able to hear that. W resub, man. I appreciate it. That was definitely not supposed to be on. Thank you for alerting me. Did anyone else tell me that? Am I just blind? Was anyone else even saying that? Okay. You guys shouldn't hear it anymore, right? It should be gone now. Okay, maybe like 21 for the height of the first part of the tower, and then it starts to kind of slim out. We liked the music, though. But I have music playing. Why did, like, everyone say that? The theme was good. I liked them. Everyone was talking about how much I liked them. That's funny. Okay. Let's slim it down to 7 blocks now. Good. Bring back the music. Put it back. What are you... I like the Lookout Landing music. You guys are just lying. I'm not in Lookout Landing. I'm in Typhlo Ruins. You're just lying. You were literally just lying. You did not hear the Lookout Landing theme because I am not in Lookout Landing. We're just making stuff up. Music you're playing right now is really quiet. Turn the Switch audio back on. How about I just turn the music up? Do you guys not hear the music? Do you guys actually not hear this? Just make the music louder. I can make it louder. It's gonna be hard to do so without making it like super loud. 1 second. YouTube audio adjustment is so annoying. I literally do not hear it. We hear it. No, mute your mic. I can't trust any of you guys.
Can't wait to see how this project will go.
That's so loud, though. Now it feels so loud. Okay, how about that? I turned it up by 3%. Thank you for the 5 euros, Vortex. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm excited, too. Ultra Hand Shrine in the same general place as the shrines last time. The Ultra Hand Shrine. The shrines are already built, unless you're talking about the interior. Okay. So let me look here. Now it feels so loud. Meanwhile, it had gone from not audible to just barely audible. It's so loud in my ears. Is it actually that hard to hear? It's so loud for me. Fine, I'll turn it up by a whole 5%. How about that? How's that? Are we happy now? I feel like you guys are just lying. I hear it fine. I think you guys are a bunch of liars. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. Turn it up. Oh, that was the best 5% ever. Okay. You guys are... I swear you guys are rage baiting. I just turned down my computer volume, but turned up the music volume. What are we thinking of this height? Definitely needs to be higher, right? I think the bottom part needs to be higher. I think we all agree, right? It's still very quiet. Oh my god. No, I'm not turning it up anymore. I don't trust anyone who says it's still too quiet. If you say it's still too quiet, you are a liar. You are a liar, liar, plants for hire. And I am not looking for any plants right now. Okay, let's do like that, and then 4 up here, maybe. It's so loud. I can't even think because it's so loud in my ears. I have to turn my computer volume down so low. Bring in an old tower for height reference. That's a good call, actually. I think I have them in my Axiom files. I do. No way. They're really that short? Godboy, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. That feels way too short. Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, what? Since when were the Sheikah Towers this short? I guess this is a pretty good height then. Like, it's pretty close to the same. I think we just start working. I think we just start working and see what happens. There are multiple tower sizes. That's... I mean, in Breath of the Wild, yeah. They are actually inconsistent in Breath of the Wild. We have to get started here. Let's just get started, I guess. Let's see what we can figure out here. Luckily, they should be, like, completely symmetrical around all 4 corners, right? So... we just have to finish 1 corner, and we're good. You can check the tower height using the coordinates. Dude, I'm gonna hate the coordinate system so much. I'm actually gonna hate it so much. Because, like, yeah, I can do that. And I hate that I can do that. I hate that I can do that, because now I actually can perfectly measure everything instead of eyeballing it. And eyeballing it is so much easier. I actually hate that I can use the coordinate system now. Whoops. I actually hate it. Just for general scale. Alright, guys. Here we go. We're gonna measure the height. Alright. So here we go. The bottom is at 174, roughly. How do I, like, get up? I guess I need to make... Why can I not? Okay, there it is. Oh, God. Get that out of here. All right, we need to get the hover bike and measure this thing. Let's figure this out, guys. We're going up. All right, so it's 174. Remember that, chat. Remember that. 174. 174. This is pretty tall. And the top is it. Wait, it's almost perfectly 100. 271. So that's literally like 98 or 97. What's the conversion again? I can't remember. I think each coordinate point was 1.7 Minecraft blocks? There's no way that's right, though. Is it the other way around? It's got to be the other way around, right? Which would make the tower 57 blocks tall-ish, I think. I think that would make the tower about, like 57 blocks. I hope I did that math right. So if we just do, this / wand, and we do that, and we do stack 56. Dude, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I, like, perfectly line that up. That's crazy. The scale I needed for the depths was 0.5. That does not help me at all, Hazuki. That does not mean anything to me. Sorry, that just literally means nothing to me. I have no idea what that means. Those are in coordinate scale. Sorry, bro.
You should build all of
it's
Mario
going in
Kart
one ear out
World
the other.
next
I don't know. Should build all of Mario Kart World next. We talked about this last stream. I actually considered, instead of starting Tears of the Kingdom, starting Mario Kart World in Minecraft. But I eventually decided that I didn't want to do that. I just decided, like, yeah. Not right now. Undo that. Alright, so I pretty much got the scale right. Like, roughly. I don't think we need to perfect it by removing, like, the 4 blocks on the top. Okay. So, a lot of these colors are the same as, like, the Sheikah palette. The outer blocks kind of look like a... Do you still have the mob spawns with nothing in them? Who is messing around? I'm gonna hurt them. It's definitely whale. No. I think just any mob spawner works, though. Can't you get... Yeah. Just grab one out of the inventory. Alright. Oh. Maybe we should make it... Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I said earlier... I'm so stupid. I said earlier that we can't do it 2 blocks because then it would give it an even center. And that's just, like, completely not true at all. That is just completely made up information by me. Like, that's just completely wrong. Why did I say that? What am I talking about? Like, what? I'm stupid right now. I don't know what's up with me. Alright, let's get some gray concrete and some terracotta. And we just do some of this, some of that. I really hate terracotta. It's so bland. And then it'd be like, boom, boom. We need that. I know it's you, Whale. You're not sneaky and in the slightest. You're gonna log back on and say, oh, that was me. You're not sneaky, brother. That wasn't me. You're not sneaky, lil bro. You're not sneaky. You think you're so sneaky, and I just completely know that it's you. Alright, so there's that. The corner post comes out like that, maybe. Let's get a closer look, actually. Oh, it comes out from... Okay. So it comes down from, like, here. And then we get some, like, gray stuff. Like... this, maybe. That's not gonna look good, though. We're gonna need something else. Like, if we do, like, this, maybe, and we do that. Which ain't gonna work. What if we do, like, this? I think we just do that. That looks bad. I don't like it. You weren't there, Grazzy? How would you know? Because I know all the people online. I'm very familiar with how each of them like to screw with me when I'm building. And whenever someone starts messing with me in secret, I can usually figure it out immediately because they tend to be very obvious. What's the song? It's Precipice. It's literally a Minecraft song. Yeah, this song is really good. This just looks terrible. I'm terrible at building. I need to give up forever. Okay, new idea. Shoot. It just looks bad no matter what I do. Maybe something like that. I still don't like it. Wait, crazy idea. Boom. No. Cooked. What are you guys doing? Nothing? No, just doing anything? Okay. I'm not gonna obsess over this detail right now. We can come back to it later. Okay, so we've got, like, the thing. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do this real quick. Just give ourselves a nice little floor to work with. We got this little, like, balloon thing, and that's gonna be tough to make, I think. Let's look at, what kind of wools we can use. Okay, we're not gonna use wool, because all the wool blocks are bad. Maybe, like, a smooth sandstone. I envision, like, a smooth sandstone for this, maybe. And it's got, like, a simple circle like this. And we clone this down to the bottom. Wait. White terracotta? No, definitely not. That's a problem. We're gonna have to lift the whole tower up by another block. Or we can just lift up the bottom part. Maybe we'll use white terracotta, but I really don't like how white terracotta looks.
Hello. IDK if you recall, but I'm the Vatwa guy.
Oh, I remember you. I remember you. Welcome back, Silver Crescent. Thank you for the 2. No more Vatua in this, Okay. Nope. This is not gonna work. No more Vatua, because it's, you know. Tears of the Kingdom now. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Alright. So, the problem is it's not, like, an oval. It's kind of like comes out near the bottom, but it goes back in near the top. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of like... Ugh, I'm fumbling. I forgot how hard building on stream is. I don't know why building on stream is so much harder, but it just is. Something like that. It needs a more, like... I can't think of the name, the word. Not oblong. Like, it's not that. It must be kind of surreal working on a completed map. Yeah, I kind of have this, like, weird feeling like I'm done, you know? I'm just starting the project, but I feel like I'm done. If that makes any sense. It's really weird. Something like that's better, but it needs to be bigger. It needs to come out more. So it needs to be something more like this. That's more like what I'm looking for, I think. See how this looks. What if we move... What if we, like, remove that?
It's okay. I put a bot sign on Varita in my download of the bot Minecraft map, so my contribution is eternally a part of at least one world.
That's awesome, man. Thank you for the $5 Silver Crescent. I appreciate it. Glad you got your ending to the story. And Liev with the 5 gift subs. You're crazy, bro. You are crazy, man. I appreciate it. If you're heading out, have a good rest of your night, man. Actually crazy. 697 subs in total gifted. I do like what you have going there. But it looks like it might be too big. Because, like, the net is going to be, like, here. Coming down like that. So I think what you have is too big. Maybe I do need to make mine a bit more round. Like, maybe I need to do something like this. And then, like... But now it's just a complete circle. Maybe it's not bad that way. I get a vibe check on the... Can I get a vibe check on this so far? Alright, let's take a look. Let's see what they're cooking down here. Yeah, I mean... yeah. I like this. I'm guessing it'll need... The walls will need to be pushed back further. But, you know. That... Well, we don't know really for sure yet. Thank you for another gift sub, Liev. Okay, now good night. See you later, Liev. Oh, man. Okay, we can just edit this by hand because copying will make it more annoying. Oh, wait, this might actually be good here, what I've got going now. That's certainly better. That's certainly better. That's not terrible. Yeah, I haven't been using slabs. And it's also... Wait, is this a full block? There's a full block. So it is 4, so I could move it back down. Which I do think is a better shape. Maybe it is better to go with the 2-block center. Because it looks too tall. It definitely does look too tall. So we can try out slides. I think slides might be better. And then we can just do that. Let him finish that. Hold on, I'm just gonna copy this over as a test. Where's the center? This is the center. So boom. 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 We like that? Now it looks too small. That looks too small now. Maybe we could do like something like this. That does help, I think. Yeah, he's just adding more slabs. That could work too. Probably the better way to do it, but then it... I guess it doesn't complicate this because we can just do that. I'm not gonna bother copying this. I'm just gonna do it manually. Like this with the red part. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
TOTK may have removed the giant robot hawk Varita, but it added the hawk-like Aerocuda, or as I like to call them, the Aerotois. You cannot escape.
Thank you for the 5, Crescent. I am not... No, I refuse to call them that. I am going to escape. Whoa, wait, that's weird. Oh, I see why. I think this works. By the way, what's with this new badge thing I see on YouTube? What is that? There's like a number 2. Wait, what? There's like a top fans leaderboard. You get XP on YouTube chat now? What is going on with YouTube? YouTube chatters are getting XP. What are we building right now? We're building the Skyview Tower. That still looks like it might be too small. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy now that I think about it. Let's do the net. How are we going to do the net? I just realized. How are we supposed to do the net? Well, first, let's just, like, figure out the shape of it. I'm thinking like this for the shape. Maybe. I should definitely not be using red wool for, or white wool for this.
I'm just level grinding so I can fight the boss.
Why is my control Z not working? Thank you. You're level grinding so I can fight the boss. Where did that come from? I do not see that in my chat. Oh, my chat is like broken. Thank you for the 2 again, Crescent. I appreciate it. I need to reopen my chat because it broke. Thank you, YouTube. I was gonna say, I looked over and I don't see anything. I'm like, where did that come from? Fences are a huge no-go, I think, if you're thinking of doing the fences for the... I mean, maybe we can do fences. I feel like it's not the right move, though. I feel like the fences are just not gonna work. I think they're just gonna look bad. Grazzy, it's off-center. What is off-center? It is off-center, you're right. Shoot, that's gonna make it look smaller. Centered here. Centered here. That makes it look even smaller, and I don't like it. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is copper grates. But I like, I guess it works. But, like, you know, it's definitely not ideal. Then we, like, line the bottom with, with signs like that. Maybe? I don't know. Something like that instead. Match the curve of the thing a bit, and then we can do like something like that. No, they don't attach there. Ladders. Maybe. I mean, it's going to be hard to use them. The problem with ladders is that we can't, like... That's the problem. That's weird. You can't do that. Unless... Hold the
Spiderweb,
phone.
Fences?
Spiderweb fences. You think we could use cobwebs? I'm not sure if we can do that. Holy, that chair is loud. Yeah. It's a bit of a problem. Like, if I just like it's a bit of a problem. Try fences? Fences are ugly. I don't want to use fences. All right, here's my plan. We do the fences here. Like so. But the tops. Okay, and then we do this. Did I call them fences? They're ladders, not fences. Oak trapdoor. We could mix in oak trapdoors, but like, look at it. For the top, maybe, yeah. Look. And then we move it over. We're breaking the game. Why is my
Hear me out.
thing done?
Waterlogged cactus.
Waterlogged cactus. Now that right there is an idea of all time, I must say. Don't think we're gonna try that one. I don't think we're gonna try that one. Thank you for the 2, Crescent. Again, I appreciate it. Chair ASMR. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I actually don't hate the ladder thing. We're gonna have to, like, because now I don't hate the ideas, but I think just with how ladders work, it's not really gonna work very well. It'll just be a pain, you know what I mean? Because then, like, what do we do here? Like, I guess that works. Oh, we got a blood moon happening. Mangrove roots. Ooh. They're not quite the right color, but they might work. Hold on. Let's take this and let's move it out of here. Mangrove roots might work. I'm not super confident, though. Let's clone this back in and replace the stuff with roots. It just looks too solid, I think. It's like, it's too solid, right? Upside down item frame to fill the gap? Oh my god, we're getting crazy with the ideas. That's an insane idea. There's not enough, like, empty space between the roots, I don't think. I like the crates better than the roots, but it was a good idea. I don't think there's anything else that we can really try. Upside down purple stairs.
Upside down purple stairs?
Yeah. I'm sure upside down purple stairs are gonna work. I am colorblind, but I don't quite... I'm pretty confident that this isn't the right color. Thank you for the 2, Crescent, again. Brown stained glass? That's too transparent. We could use door. No, because you can't see through them. Nothing says rope like upside down purple stairs. I know, right? We could try, like, maybe another... Sorry, I think I just blew directly into the mic. That might have been loud. What are they called? Great. Upper door halves? We're getting insane with the ideas here. Would that not just be a trap door? Like, can we think about this for a second? Would that not just be a trap door? We're coming up with insane ideas now. I don't like the green as much. That's a no. Like, honestly, I feel like the original orange grates were just the best choice. The top of copper door. I mean, is this not just like... This is just a copper trapdoor. Yeah. We could use the trapdoors. That actually does... The trapdoor does actually, like, really closely resemble the net kind of thing there.
A butt ton of leads? It is rope after all.
No. That's gonna be a nightmare to copy and paste around. Okay, let's try this out. We can type replace later, Sly. We can type replace later. The problem is when we get to the corners. Because, like, I can't place a trapdoor there now. I could go on the inside and do it backwards. Like that. But then we get this part. This part is a problem. Because when we copy paste this to the other side, there's going to be this gap here. Because even if we do the upside down one, we also need one on this side. And also, we can't actually put these here because we need them for... No, because we can put these along the back side instead. So we can do this. So we put these around the back side. Don't want that there. And then we put these ones around the front side.
Tick freeze to lock 17 pufferfish in right shape.
Now we're getting... Now we're thinking about it, right? Yeah. That's a great idea. Thank you again for the 2 crescent. Crazy ideas. Yeah. I don't know if I like that more than I like the grates. I still think I like the grates better. Does slightly weathered not work? Well, no, but we're not worried about the color right now. Like, I still just think that... Why not fences? Alright. Alright. Here we go, guys. Let's do fences, because everyone loves to ask this question. Here we go. We're doing fences. Alright. You guys wanted fences so bad, I'll give you fences. In case you can't tell by my tone, I'm being sarcastic, because this is definitely not going to work. I mean, just look at it. It's just a nightmare to deal with in general.
Hear me out. Summoning the Ender Dragon will help.
Like, look. I don't even have to finish it. We can all tell that that's going to be terrible, right? We can all agree that we don't have to finish it because we know it's going to be terrible. Summoning the Ender Dragon will help. I don't think that's going to help me out very much, Crescent. That looks pretty good, actually. Are we looking at the same thing? Are we looking at the same thing? You guys watching the screen? You're making the net bulge too much? That's why I don't like the fences and stuff, because it makes it look worse than it is. Hot take, that looks decent. It's definitely not better. Like, obviously it's not finished, but like, look at this. He's finishing it more. I don't like it. I don't like it. The fences are ugly. I think the fences are ugly. Conceptual, thank you for the 100 bits. I was recently doing PC upgrades and had a tube of thermal paste. I thought of the thermal paste joke, and I may or may not have tried a tiny bit. When I was upgrading my computer in December, I was thinking of the same thing. I was putting the thermal paste on my CPU, and I was like, somebody would love this right now. Fences wouldn't be bad. I'm convinced some of you guys don't have eyeballs. Look at that. The grates are so much better. The grates are so much better than the fences. Fences are a no. Like, fences are... I'm pretty confident in saying fences are 100% off the table. The fences are bad. I'm sorry if you guys, like, think I'm crazy. But no, I'm going to override all... Even if all of you guys are saying the fence is the best, I'm overriding all of you and saying, no, we're not doing the fences. Because that doesn't look good. Maybe we can incorporate some fences into this. But we're not doing full fences.
Everyone keep gaslighting him. It's funny.
No. No, we're not doing the fences. It doesn't bulge at all in game. All right, everyone. You want to know why? Let's talk about creative liberties for a second. Look at that. Stream died. Did it just full crash? Are you guys crazy? I think people are crazy. Look at that. Oh, Vintage, what's up? I didn't see you in chat. What's up, Vintage? Good to see you. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Look at that. That is why we make it bulge out a little bit more. Because when you do it like flat and concave, it just looks bad. That is why you take the creative liberty of doing that. Because that just adds so much more shape. And especially, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Get that out of here. Look at it. That was so rude. I'm sorry. I'm so fed up with fences. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look how ugly that is. Look how ugly. Gross. Just one little change. Look at how much better that makes it look. That's why I'm making it bulging out a bit. Because it looks so much better when you just make it a little bit. Give it a little bit of shape. I lurk often. I don't chat as much. That's how I am. I'm always a lurker. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Vintage? I know you guys started Skyblock Kingdom Season 2 a while back. Hope that's going fun for you guys. Even so, it needs to come in further. It needs to be like this. Maybe even that. Yeah, I don't... Dude, how long are we gonna spend on this? No, we need to move on. I just realized we have spent like 20 minutes in this tiny area. I spent like 20 minutes in this tiny area. Remember yesterday when I was saying like I was so terrible at the Carl Jacobs build competition because I'm not a fast builder? This is what I'm talking about. I just spent 20 minutes working on this little thing right here.
Grazzy out here advocating for bulges on main.
No, we're not twisting this into something it's not. Thank you for the $2, Crescent. I appreciate it. No, we're done. We're moving on. All right. I do like what you've got going. I think I like that for the front. It's good for the front. It won't work on the sides because it... Will it work on the sides? I don't think it's going to work on the sides because it comes out, like, too far. But maybe. Oh, actually, yeah. That might work. Yeah. I think that'll work. We're just going with that. We're just going with whatever slide just cooked up because I'm not excruciating over this any longer. We're done. We're finished. Over. We're done. We're done. Throw it away. Get it out. Get it out. Gotta go back to looking and doing work. Well, in case I don't talk again, have fun, Toodles. See you later, Vintage. Have fun with work. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound fun. But hopefully work is content creation, because that does sound fun. Okay, let's... It lines up differently, but I think it's fine. No. The way this lines up is weird. Rotate, flip. Like that. That's what I was looking for. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, done, done. We're not messing with it anymore, okay? It's over. It's over. We're finished. We're finished. All right, we're going to take a step back and take a look now. So that we can... Actually, we'll come close to this part. Okay. I love working on bot stuff for Twitch. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun. I said through gritted teeth as I have to redo a command, but it will be great when it works right. Yeah, I do not envy that position. That sounds like it'd be annoying. But hopefully it works out soon. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Next part of the thing. Looks like we actually need dark oak. I feel like I don't get to use dark oak very much. I get a bit excited whenever I see this in a tiers build, because oddly enough, I just feel like I never get much of it. All right. So I'm thinking 5 blocks up, and then there's a little lip. So that's 4. So 1 more. And then the lip, I think. I think that's the way we want to do it. Then it's like full block here. No, we should do stair like that. And then we want like fences. Kind of like that. Get this out of here. Gosh, it's hard to like get a good angle of any of this. Let's come up here. Let's get up here and look across.
Dark oak your mom. Got him.
You really got me there, Crescent. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the 2. You've been donating a lot. Oh, yeah. Do you have the IP RGB? Do you have the IP? What is the projected century that this project will be finished in? I think I'm going to be done before 2028. I don't think banners are the play here, I'm going to be honest. I see what you're doing, and I don't think the banners are the right move. I could be wrong, but I feel like the banners are too... I don't know the word I'm looking for. But we got like this. And then a situation like that. I think we even do trapdoors for this part. There's the red, and then we can do like fences, like that kind of thing. Then the whole like entrance little gate thing. It's like boom, 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 boom. Kind of something like that, maybe. And then it's like that in the middle. That looks weird. And then there's like a gold eye symbol. I don't know what, oh, I should... I forgot about that. What would the golden little thing be? What kind of stairs do we have there? Yellow. Bamboo? That's not gonna work. Bamboo's ugly. I'll get the slabs out and the trapdoor just in case. Maybe actually there's the trapdoor. Yeah, I think I've figured it out. I think I cracked the code on this one. I think this needs to be a full block, though. It just looks weird when it's not.
I'm secretly using you, Grazzy. Me putting these comments is just an elaborate way of me making proof to one day use for my insanity defense in court.
Your insanity defense. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. These are not in the right spot. Thank you for the 5, Crescent. These need to be here. But they'll look weird in the right. They need to be like around there. Because then we have like that there. Can I just like see? I can't see through the rain. Okay, well the door's gonna be that, right? That's the door. And then we have, like, the post. Yeah, get the red in there. Then we have, like, the white banner kind of thing. Those trapdoors are going to have to get removed, I think, for the sake of this little banner. Red terracotta might look better than concrete. I do agree. The concrete is too vibrant. But we can mess with the colors like that very easily later. Once we get, like, the whole thing structured, we can tinker with the colors very easily. Like, I don't know if red terracotta is the best choice. We'll probably do a mix of blocks.
Stream officially hit 69 minutes. Nice.
Glad you're looking out for that, Crescent. I appreciate I appreciate the 2 again. Oh, man. I don't think the walls are... Because, like... We kind of have, like, this thing. We're actually gonna have to... We're gonna have to change the white wool to something else. Hold on. We're gonna have to change it to light gray wool. Because we need wool for this little, like, banner thing. And then we want some... Probably pale oak stairs. And a pale oak trapdoor. Like this. That looks really bad. That just looks really, really bad. I also don't like this whole thing now that it's copied across. Now that it's actually copied across, I don't like it nearly as much. Building is hard. Yeah, I like that. I don't like this. Now it looks like a mustache. It looks like a mustache. Mumbo Jumbo, why are you always in my mind? I just cleared my whole inventory. No, I didn't mean to press that. Oh. Oh, no. It's a terrible day. No, get that out of here. It's not Mumbo Jumbo. Nope, I'm removing the whole thing. Let's try quartz so that we can do, like, trapdoors and stuff. Can you get out of my face, Whale? Yeah, good choice. Good choice to move. It doesn't look like a mustache anymore. It's so bad. Am I seeing this right? Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult. Oh, that works, I guess. No, that definitely doesn't work, because it's not at all what it's supposed to be like. No, no, it's not at all what it's supposed to be like. It doesn't connect. It doesn't connect to this at all. We have to do, like, slabs or something.
I think one of my main character flaws is how badly I want to be an infamous cryptid in Grazzy's live chats.
Oh, no. Thank you for the 5 again, Crescent. I think you've already accomplished that goal, honestly. I think you've already accomplished that one. God, it's just not looking good. We have to trust the process. We have to just trust the process. 3 lanterns. We just have to trust the process. Can I climb this whole thing? You could just climb the whole tower? I actually did not know that. I genuinely did not know that you could just climb up the entire tower. I figured it wouldn't let you climb this. Well, the more you know, I guess. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Is there a place to stand here? Yes. Ba, ba da, ba, ba now, ba, ba now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. Let's do... Boom, 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 boom. Because the actual tower in the inside is not as thick. It comes out to, like, here. I believe. Something like that.
I'll know I've succeeded when Grazzy wakes up in a cold sweat because of a nightmare about the Vatwa guy.
Can't say I've done that yet. So that's the inner structure. Thank you for the 5 again, Crescent. You're going crazy with the donos. I appreciate it. All right, I think what we need to do, we're like tunnel visioning on specific design parts. What are you building? Hold on. What are you building? What are you making? I don't actually see what you're making. Where's the sandstone? Maybe they're temporary blocks. Okay, so we should definitely do this first. Oh, we have to do this part first. I really don't want to do this part first, but we have to. Okay, first things first. We need to do this. And that's going to be kind of where the banners hang, where the red banners hang from. Is that big enough? We might need to go taller. We can adjust the scale and be more precise about it later. We just need to, like, get it done, and then we can mess with scale, we can mess with colors, we can mess with everything else later. We just need to get, like, the general thing completed, you know what I mean? That's what we need to focus on. It's so hard to see this thing. Okay, I see how this works. Sly, I'm sorry, but I think we're just gonna have to remove this and, like, start on the general shape. I don't think you see how I intend to do this. Let me move this out real quick. I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna move it out because I want to figure this out real quick. Okay. So we cannot go beyond this point. This is where... Okay. This is center. This is center. Dark oak. Like so. And then I think we start... This is going to be hard. The scale is so tough. Don't do the net yet, because it's gonna be hard to build the thing inside if we do the net. So don't do it quite yet. But that's not gonna look very structurally sound. Alright, creative liberty time. We can't make the curve of the inner boards that extreme. It just won't look supported. It won't look structurally sound. And then I'm thinking what we do is we kind of do like this for the boards coming across. We can incorporate like trapdoors and stuff. Make them like thicker the further down we get, so it's kind of like this. I don't want them all to face the same way, though. Like that. Man. What if we start the beam from here? Something like that, maybe. What's the song from? This is Planet Wisp Act 1 from Sonic Colors. Okay. I'm gonna copy. This is not gonna stay symmetrical, I don't think. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm gonna copy this across just so that we can, like, see. So that would be, like, the inner part. And then we have, like, the tube that's gonna be great. So I think this specifically is the, like the tube you shoot up through, right? So I'm just gonna make the cylinder for now. And we're gonna figure out the design for it. I can color some of it. So it's like okay. So I'm gonna get, am I crazy? Or has it been raining in my game for like 30 in-game minutes? Am I crazy? Like, I feel like in Tears of the Kingdom, it's literally been raining for, like, 30 minutes. What am I looking for? Light blue concrete powder. Not sea lanterns. We're not doing sea lanterns. Definitely not sea lanterns. We'll start with, like, something like this. We'll start simple with, like, this. And, from there, we'll figure out... I'll just do the whole top part of this. Because it's going to be, like, covered up. Because there's, like, the board things here.
Have you ever played the Xenoblade games? If so, would you ever consider doing a build from the series in the future?
I have not played the Xenoblade games. I might at some point. Like, maybe I will eventually, but... I haven't played them yet. I'm having to, like, think back... Thank you for the 5, Nolan. I appreciate it. I've thought about trying them, but... I guess I have a Switch, too. I need more excuses to use it, so... They are Switch games, right? All I know about Xenoblade Chronicles is, like, I've seen the one sword. And then... What are their names? The people from Smash Bros. I know they're Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't remember their names, but I know they're in Smash Bros. That's like all I know. That's literally the only 3 things I know. I know those 2 characters from Smash Bros. And I know I've seen like the red sword. I think it's like, I don't know. Pyra and Mithra, right? Those are their names. Shulk. Yeah, I was gonna say that it was Shulk's sword, but then I was like, no, I don't think Shulk is actually from Xenoblade Chronicles, and I'm gonna look like an idiot. Excited for Age of Imprisonment? Honestly, not in the slightest. To be completely honest with you, I have not even looked at anything about Age of Imprisonment. To be, like, completely honest. I don't know. I've looked at absolutely nothing about the game. But I heard that Fi, apparently they hinted at Fi being in it, and that made me want to play it. I didn't like the other Hyrule Warriors games. Like, I played the other ones, and they're like... I don't care. Like, I don't know. They weren't that good. They weren't, like, terrible, you know, but... They weren't great. I didn't like the gameplay. I didn't hate the story of, I didn't hate the story of Age of Calamity, but I did not care for the gameplay. Like, I literally speed ran the game my first playthrough because I hated the gameplay. I couldn't stand it. I just wanted to experience the story. Especially because at the time, we thought it was like a genuine prequel and not a stupid, like, alternate timeline thing. We thought it was a genuine sequel before the game came, or prequel before the game came out. And so we all got really excited about that. And it's like, I'm okay with what they did with it, but like, they literally like advertised it as a prequel, and that was like where most of my hype came from. I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom at all, sort of since... Wait, it's $70? No, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it if it's $70. What? $70 for Age of Imprisonment? Can we be for real? What are we talking about? Oh my goodness. Nope, I'm not playing it. But Fi. Oh, but Fi. Fi makes me want to play it if she was hinted at. Fi really makes me want to play it if she was genuinely hinted at. But like, $70? What am I looking at? Thank you for the 100 bits, conceptualist. Someone summon Liev. Liev was already here, man. Alright, should do this the whole way around, honestly. Boom. This tower is taking way longer than I thought it would. Like, we're not even going to get to finish Lookout. We're not even going to get to start on Lookout Landing tonight because we're too busy. Why is nothing being undone? Oh, okay, there we go. Why is redo not working? Can we lock in game? Oh my gosh. What was I just talking about? I completely forgot what I was just talking about. What was I talking about? We're probably not even gonna get to start on Lookout Landing at all because I'm just working on this stupid tower that's taking way too long. Why is this tower taking so long, bro? Something like that. And then... there we go. We never did the net thing. That goes in way too far. What we're gonna do actually is we're gonna do this. Again, this is why I knew I was gonna do terrible in the Carl Jacobs competition. Because look at this. Look how long it's taken me to do this. Like, no matter how good my builds turn out in the end, it takes me way too long. So building under a time limit for that Carl competition was like, no, I can't do it. Axiom has a symmetry thing. I know, but it sucks because when I use commands, like when I do like this, you know, it doesn't copy that across. It only copies blocks that you manually place, so it's not worth it. It's not that good. Then I'm thinking of doing this. I can't see what is... oh, that's not a gap. It's just like a pitch black square. What am I looking at? What is that? Okay. I thought this was like a gap, and it's not. It's just void. What the heck? I genuinely thought that was a gap, but it's not. So we can actually move this back in, and then just... let's get deep slate walls. Probably nether brick. It's just gonna look, or maybe it won't, because the top isn't gonna be that thick, I don't think. How much of the map have you done so far? That's a hard question to answer, actually. That is an extremely hard question to answer, because, like, I have Hyrule done. I built all of Breath of the Wild. But I haven't actually done any of the tiers changes yet. Except... you know, we have this. So... yeah. It's just funny every time. Every time I come down here, it's just like, what do I even say? Like... what do I say? Like, here you go. Here are the depths. I like to imagine that somebody in chat didn't know that we had this, and this was their first experience seeing it. I'm not bringing back Gricken Zombie. I deleted that for a reason. Ugh, like 50 to 60% done? Yeah, probably. I think that, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. We're definitely, if you include, like, all of tiers, like, yeah, we're about halfway done. More than halfway done, 100%. I didn't know you had that? Okay, yeah, so there was one person in chat who didn't know. That's really funny. How are we gonna do this? It's just like a cloth. Let's get red wool. Have you done any of the sky yet? No. These are not actually sky islands. These are caves. These are the surface caves. They're a bit not perfect, though. So we haven't done any... well, I guess I technically built the Great Sky Island, like, forever ago. Banners? I don't want to use banners. I don't like the gap. Like... like, they're just really annoying to use. And also, they're entities, so once you get far enough away, they disappear. That's why I don't like using banners too much. That's not red wool. Let's actually use red concrete powder. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's use red concrete powder. Thank you. That'll work for the red part. And then maybe we use white concrete powder. White concrete powder is going to be too bright. Maybe just like that. Maybe. Let's just go with it for now. Sand. That's actually a good... that's a really good shout, yeah. Because it has the same kind of texture while being the better color. That's a really good call. That was a good one, B-Man. And then there's more up here. Okay, there's a lot. There is a lot. This one's gonna be harder because, like, the shape is weird. Maybe like that. Oh, this looks so bad. No, we're not gonna be able to do this one justice. Not gonna be able to do this taller one here justice. Maybe we just do, like, the uppermost one. Like that. Because then when it copies across, it'll be, that. I think that's what we do. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube as a 2-hour video. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming. Okay. How are you gonna do the lanterns? I don't know. We have this thing down here, but these might be too big. Then there's this problem. I wonder if we do, like, this kind of thing. That probably works. There's like metal up here. Interesting. I guess we can use this and we can just take a creative liberty with how much we actually place. We can put like one here. Probably. I think we do full block on the corner and slabs across. One thing I'm gonna do real quick. Okay. I'm gonna trust me on the, just trust me, guys. Just trust me with what I'm doing here. We're gonna come back later and we're gonna use the noise pattern to add like the other stuff to it. And then we're gonna do boom, boom, boom. And just, yeah, we're just gonna go all the way up. That should make this a whole lot easier to deal with. There we go. And then we can just... Alright, that's gonna make this whole final stretch a lot easier. It's gonna make this a lot easier. Is there gonna somehow be a way to actually use these towers to shoot up into the sky? I don't know, maybe. Haven't thought of it yet. Has the burnout kicked in yet? It's day 2, buddy.
I am a 2B2T player and have now found 2 bases that use your Sheikah tower design from the bot map. And I wouldn't be surprised if I find this new tower schematic in a couple years.
Seriously?
From now.
You have? That's really interesting. Thank you for the $10, Jano Trio. I appreciate it. That, are you serious? That's really interesting. I didn't think about like how people might use the builds like that. That's really interesting. Glad people like it enough to use it so much. I remember how proud I was of the Guardian when I made that. Like, the Guardian design was like what I was most proud of when I first began the project, because I was like, I remember like while I was trying to, like, I looked up to find other people's Guardian designs for inspiration, and like, I couldn't find any accurate like designs, and I was like, wow, I can't believe there aren't like any super accurate designs. And so when I came out with mine, everyone told me about how accurate it was. I was like, heck yeah, bro. Because I was like baby little itty bitty bait like builder at that point, you know? I'd like never built anything before. That's a lie, but you know, I wasn't that good.
You could put wind charge setups for the towers.
Yeah, I don't know how powerful those can get. Like, I know just a normal wind charge doesn't get you very high. You'd have to use like some kind of launcher. Wind charge cannon, yeah. I was gonna say, there's almost certainly some kind of like crazy cannon thing you can do with wind charges. Thank you for the toucan. I appreciate it. Okay, so this... Oh, okay, there's a lot more to this tower than I thought there was. Alright, that huge lip, we're gonna mark that out. It's gonna be right here. Probably lower, actually. One higher. Dude, what's with this, like, surfer music? I feel like I'm surfing and on the beach and stuff. Are you excited for Pokemon Legends ZA to release? Not really. I was excited when I first heard it, and then the immediate moment I saw the trailer, I was like, nope. Like, as soon as we actually saw, like, gameplay footage, I was like, nope. It's just the same art style, the same gameplay, the same everything. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm sorry. But I might still play it anyways, because I'm considering building it for a video. I think that could be cool to build it for a video, you know? Do you ever think you'll do more Mario Kart tracks? I mean, it's possible. I might, but the first video didn't do very well. Like, it didn't do terribly, but it didn't do great. So it's like, it's really interesting. I get so many people telling me, like, hey man, you need to, like, you should do more Mario Kart tracks. That's like a huge request I get all the time. But like, the video just didn't do that well. And so it's really interesting. Like, wow, I didn't think people cared for that very much. So it's like, I'm definitely down to, but like when the first video does poorly, it's hard for me to justify spending like months on a sequel video, you know? Like it's really hard to justify making a sequel video when the first one didn't do super well. Cause like, for me, you know, it takes how many months to finish a video? And so it's like, it's a huge commitment. So if I'm committing to something that's like, you know, probably not going to perform well, it's really risky for me. Thank you for subscribing on Twitch, Milky. I appreciate it. And 10 bits from Toilmaster. Say Toil, I will give more bits. Well, there you go. What do you want me to do, Sly? Probably a bit too high. I was gonna turn into survival and clutch it, but then I realized if I die and I'll get teleported away and it'll mess up the replay mod footage, so I decided not to. Have you made Breath of the Wild? Yes, I have actually made Breath of the Wild.
Also, if you want to environmental, I recommend building Gourmet Province or more Ardane from Xenoblade. Also, when this ends, will you post a VOD?
Post a VOD. Thank you for the 5, Toucan. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look at Xenoblade. It sounds like it has some potentially interesting builds. Hey, Sly, do you want to finish up the net for this part? You wanna take care of this? Say I am. Nope, I'm not saying that. Sorry, Toil. I'm not saying that. Thank you for the 10 bits, but nope, not doing that one. But this, that kind of deal. Actually, should do. I don't know if I like that. What if we... It's square. That's the problem. It's square. It's not round. Oh, I see. Okay, no. I see completely what I did wrong. I see exactly what I've done wrong here. One, two, three, four.
Or Argentum. Or Alchemist. Or anything really. The Xenoblade games have some of the most beautiful and creative worlds I've ever seen.
I'll definitely have to check it out then, yeah. I wonder, like, how big is, like, the Xenoblade, like, fan base, I guess? Because that's also something I have to keep in mind if I'm going to consider building something. Like, is the fan base actually built big enough to where it's worth spending a bunch of time on? That's like my biggest problem on YouTube is that like my videos take so long to make that it's really hard to take risks and just build something for the fun of it. Like I have to have a pretty decent like guarantee that a project is going to be super successful, because if it's like a slight risk, then it's gonna take me like 2 months to finish a video, and it's just gonna flop, and like, well, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's really risky for me to like do stuff like that. All right. We can kind of vary up the panels a little bit by doing something like that. Yeah. And then we remove that block, I think.
How long would Lord of the Rings in Minecraft take?
I don't know. I don't have a good idea for the scale of it. You missed bits? I just decided not to say what this guy's trying to get me to say. Thank you for the 10 bits, but... Bro's trying to get me to say, like, brain rot stuff, and I'm not gonna play along. Something like that. Yeah, someone already did Lord of the Rings, or someone's doing it. But, like, I don't have a good sense of scale for the Lord of the Rings map. It would probably take forever. Thank you for the fine 5 pounds, though, Schmard. Dude, that reminds me. I have this app on my phone that I downloaded, like, years ago. I, like, saw it on social media, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of cool. It basically, like, tracks how many, like, steps you take in a day, right? Like, how many steps you take. And then it, compares how many steps you take to the journey to Mordor, you know, the journey to Mount whatever the heck it was called. I forgot. It's been a while since I read the books, okay? And I downloaded it because that sounded fun. I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting. I take daily walks, so I wonder how like how long it would take me to reach Mordor if I kept this up. But then it turns out the stupid app, you have to pay to walk more than a mile a day, right? And it's like, what? I have to pay for you to count all my steps? I'm not doing that. So I didn't do that, but I kept the app. And so there's a cap of 1 mile per day, I think. You can only walk 1 mile per day. I've had the app for 932 days, right? And let's see how far I am. The app is broken and not loading, so... I'm like... I don't remember the Lord of the Rings map. Where am I? The app is terrible. It doesn't... I'm like maybe a quarter of the way there. Thank you for the 20 bits again. I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. The app was made by Sauron, yeah. I believe it. I don't like this very much. I'm gonna try and make it a bit more full, because I don't like how open it looks. How long did it take for you to kill every single Guardian, Divine Beast, and Malice pool? It honestly didn't take that long. Probably not even probably like an hour in total when you include stream time.
It's been a bit since I've been on a stream or seen a videos, but I'm glad to see this stream. I'd also love to see a passion project. Have fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it for the thank you for the 5 coral. Yeah, my last video was pretty much a passion project. That was like the closest I got, cuz like my last video has been something I wanted to work on for like literally like 2 or 3 years now, but I never did. And so I knew that the video wasn't gonna perform well, but I was like, I need to get this out of my system, you know? I've been wanting to do this for so long. I need to get this out there. So I finally finished that video and uploaded it. As expected, didn't do too hot. Because it was just a passion project. But it was nice. Again, it was nice to just get that out of my system and be like, alright. That's finally done. I can finally stop thinking about that. Okay. Let's get higher, Link. Stand there, regain your stamina. Climb up here, and then it's just like straight shot to the top, and then it... Hold on. Then it curves outward a bit near the top. Okay. So... we got, like, the post, and, like, this whole deal. Stack that up. Oh. Getting closer. We need to, like, break some of the panels out. We need to add, like, more gaps. Actually, we'll do that at the end when we copy paste it across. That way it's not symmetrical. At the end, we'll punch some of these panels out to make it look more varied and interesting. And then the top isn't necessarily a circle. Okay, okay. I see how the top's supposed to go. So it's like this. And we got like this kind of deal. Kind of something like that. One of these on it. I'm gonna turn this into a wall because I don't want it to be flush with that. That looks too high though. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. And then we have terracotta here. Like so. Actually, we're gonna do jungle slabs. And then we're gonna do gray concrete. Like so.
Have you watched the movie Spermageddon?
Can't say I have, no. Oh, thank you for the $3 Joe. I appreciate it. Can't say I've watched that movie, and honestly, don't think I want to. I think I'm perfectly good with not watching whatever that is. I think I'm A-okay, as a matter of fact. Should chat play Deltarune? I don't know. I haven't played Deltarune. I know. It's a sin. I haven't played Deltarune. I have watched playthroughs. I've watched playthroughs of Deltarune, but I haven't played it myself. And the reason for that is because...
What does a mom say when flipped? Wow. Haha.
What? Thank you for the 2, Toucan. I appreciate it. Why, though? The reason I haven't played Deltarune is because when Deltarune first came out, I didn't have a computer to play it on, so I watched a playthrough. And then chapters, like, 2 and 3, I didn't really care to play it for some... Or, for chapter 2, I don't remember why I didn't play Chapter 2. And now for 3 and 4, I considered, like, actually playing through it myself this time. But I was pretty busy when Chapters 3 and 4 came out, and I was like, I don't want to have to, like, focus on playing Deltarune ASAP so that I don't see spoilers, you know? I just didn't have the time. So I was like, I'll just watch someone else play it again. I don't remember whose playthrough I watched. I don't remember their name. It was some Deltarune creator. Uh-oh. Is my thing still out here? My hover bike? Almost certainly not. Alright, we have to climb again. Can I just, like, ascend up the whole thing? Definitely not. Alright, we gotta climb, chat. No way, it's phantom raining right now. Can we be for real? Bro, it's sunny. The weather forecast says sunny. Why are we raining? Brother! Can we lock in Tears of the Kingdom? What is this? Oh my god. I could launch and glide on top, but that's gonna be slow. I guess it's our only choice. Oh, this is gonna be so slow. Oh, let's go, Link. Hurry it up. Alright. Come on, dive faster, Link. What a slowpoke this guy is. Alright, almost there. Alright, we're back up. I don't like this, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fixed once we vary it up and remove a lot of the panels. Is the net done? Looks like the net's done, so we need it here. Oh, that's right, the net's gonna be over it, so it's not that big a deal. There we go. Let's do this whole thing. This needs to come out another block. Yeah, that's better. Like that, maybe? Oh, that looks so ugly. That looks really, really ugly. Can I get a second look at the shrine entrance? I cannot teleport to you right now if you're not in this area because I'm recording, and if I leave the area, it'll mess up the recording. How do we make this look better? So if you want a second look, it'll have to be someone else, unfortunately. Huh. Yeah, no, we're not even gonna finish Lookout Landing today. We're not even almost done with... It's been how long and we haven't even finished one tower? I told you, I'm a slow builder. Thank you for the 30 minutes toil. What apologize for brain not watching content. I'm really sorry. It means absolutely nothing, but I guess the Grazzy clip of saying the word was the friends picture made along the way. What are we talking about?
Oh god, the Mad Lad is making Tot Godspeed, brother.
Yep, it's happening. Thank you for the 2, Ziggy. I appreciate it. On-stream productivity is unmatched. That is a good point. I'm usually not this bad when I'm off-stream. Something like that. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's annoying. Like, this is gonna look really bad. Just straight up. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, it looks so terrible. It looks so terrible. All right, we're gonna have to take a creative liberty of some kind. And I think I know what that creative liberty is. I think the netting down here looks good. The netting down here is really good. There's just too much of it up here. It's too, there's just too many grates. We need to break up the grate. We need to break up the grates. We need to make sure there's not as much greatness going on here. I know, that was pretty funny. I'll be here for another 30 minutes at least. I think I know the way to break it up. I think we need to just take out rows of the netting here. We need to do like that. We need to do something like that. Let me pull this up. Okay. But I don't think that's the right one to punch out, actually. I think we need to punch this one out. This one. Because then we can punch this one out. And then we punch this out. That'll help a lot more, I think. That definitely helps out more. Oh, I just dropped my controller into my chair and then sat on it. Good job, me. Thank you for the 15-bit tutorial. Do you plan to build the final fight with Zelda and Ganondorf as dragons to the sky? Yes, actually. That's exactly what I do. What I want to do. I am going to probably build the light. When I build the light dragon, I'm probably going to build it like up here somewhere with Demon Dragon. That's the plan. Just get out some jungle fence. There we go. I just don't like how much netting there is up there. I don't like how much netting there is up here. Even still. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's too tall. I'm gonna fly away and get a look at a distance. We'll go like over here. Maybe the top part of the tower is just too tall. That might be the issue. Yeah, I think that's the issue. I think this uppermost part is just too tall. I think that's one of the issues here. And also, I'm thinking... I don't know if I like that change more or not. I don't know if I like this more. Nova, what's up? I remember you. You built the one in your survival world. It is really awkward. You are right. This is like way more awkward to work with than I thought it would be. This is like super strange. It's so weird. It's so weird. I think we definitely need to like move this whole thing down. I think that's one of the core issues. We need to go like at least 3 blocks. Let's try 4. And then Let's try that again. I keep misclicking. I'm very good. This is my job. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good day, Grazzy. Making a double-scale map of Zelda Link to the Past myself.
Let's go.
You're one of my inspirations to keep building in Minecraft. Cheers.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with that. That sounds like it's going to be a lot. Double scale. It makes sense, because the 2D game's proportions are weird. That's going to be really interesting to see how you, like, take a 2D map into a 3D format. That's really cool, man. Good luck with that. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I still don't like it. And also, I know we're not done with this part yet, but it throws me off every time we take a look back. It throws me off literally every single time. Every single time, I get frustrated at that whole part. Alright. Just for the sake of everything, we're gonna copy-paste this across real quick. If this is gonna be a series like the Breath of the Wild map, make sure to take care of yourself and take breaks if needed. I definitely will be doing that. Thank you for the 200 bits, Coral. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of breaks. I don't plan on focusing on this map as much as I focus on the Breath of the Wild map. Like, I don't see myself working on the Tears map as much as I worked on the Breath map, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely will be taking plenty of breaks and stuff. Oh my god, it's terrible. What the hell? It's terrible. You guys looking at this? Holy, it looks terrible. The netting up here is a huge problem. You know what? Restarting. Now it looks too short. It's way too wide. Oh my god, it's way too wide. It is way too wide. Oh my god, it's so wide. It's so wide. Even this part is too wide. Alright. Well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out, shall we? I know what one of the problems is. I immediately know how to fix one of the problems. I immediately know this whole area. What a failure. That was terrible. Alright. So we need to push this whole thing in. Oh, but we can't. Dude, this actually sucks. Like, this is such a deceptively tricky build. The proportions are so awkward. It's just really weird. So we can thin this out immediately just by doing this. But, like, I need to rush things. We don't want people saying the TOTK map was rushed like they did with the Breath of the Wild map. Yeah, apparently, my mods and friends told me that, like, apparently when I released the Breath of the Wild map, they were getting a bunch of questions from people like, why did Grazzy rush the map? Like, did you guys rush the map to get this out on time? And it's like, brother, it took 3 years. What do you mean? Like, brother, we spent 3 years. What do you mean we rushed it? I'm sorry for rushing the Breath of the Wild map, guys. I'm so sorry. I should have taken better. I should have put more effort into it and not speedran through it. Sorry for rushing the map. I know what to do here. I've cracked the code, everyone. I've cracked the code. That's what we do. The whole top segment's going to be a huge problem now. I might have to thin the center column with some blue concrete powder, which is like a problem. It's like a problem, but I think the only way we slim it... I guess we could use more trapdoors. Ugh. This is gonna be tough. Have leftover bits for something, so I guess I'll spend them. Thank you, Voxel. I appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you, dude. So here's the thing. I think we need to take this whole structure down. Instead of doing this, we need to take it down to this. Which is, like, not ideal, because then, like, in the tower, you're, like, right up against the wall. Toyo, thank you for the 60 bits. Would you like to eventually build yourself in the game? Nope. I already did that, actually. Dude, I'm about to time this guy out. He's annoying me. We probably have to slim it down to this. We probably have to. This toil guy. Just like time this toil guy out. He's giving bits and all, but he's being annoying as hell. Why do I have stone bricks? Where did I use stone bricks? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I really didn't want to, but I think we have to. I really didn't want to slim it down to this size, but I don't think we really have a choice. Because otherwise, it's just going to look extremely, like, wide. I'm actually astounded by how terrible it looked when I copy-paste. Like, I'm so shocked with how terrible it looked. That's not a bad option, but it's just, like, way too thin. I don't like how thin it is on the inside. Which is why I think I want to do it like this. And then we move this in. Now that looks way too thin. I'm gonna freak out. It's so frustrating. I never want to. This is terrible. This is so terrible. This needs to be taller now. Because now that we're making it thinner, it needs to be taller. Ooh.
TBF, it is pretty claustrophobic in game.
It is. You're right. But, like... I wonder how much better it will look if we use this one. That's gonna be so thin. But maybe we need to do that. I think we do have to. Thank you for the 2, Nolan. I appreciate it. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Oh, and he removed it. Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate this thing. This thing sucks to build so much. The reason I'm thinning it out even more is because we need, the wood panels as well as the net. Yeah, that's gonna look a lot better. Definitely gonna look a lot better. Okay, now we get this thing out again. You see more like that. And then we stretch this up. Like that. And then we can mess with some fences. Now it looks too thin! Dude, I'm gonna freak out, bro. I'm gonna freak out. This is actually terrible. I can't, bro. This is so frustrating. Man. I think that's something we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. And that. Just thin out the top a lot more. I think that'll help. I'll help a little bit. This probably needs to be a bit taller too, this whole segment. So let's select this whole thing and move it up. By probably like 2 blocks. Just like that, and then clone this. Make the net sag at the bottom more. It doesn't do that in game. It's very, like, tight fit. Where did my wand go? I'm gonna copy the whole thing across again, see what happens. I still think it's gonna look terrible. I definitely think it's gonna look terrible. Copy, rotate 90, paste, boom, 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 boom. That should be done. Yeah. It's so bad. It's so terrible. This method of doing the net is just not gonna work. The whole idea with the net up here, it doesn't work. It just looks terrible. Get it off my screen. Have to find an alternative. And I might know what that alternative is, honestly. I think instead of doing, like, long columns, we need to do, like, horizontal hanging bits. Something like that. That's immediately, like, so much better. It's not perfect, but, like... Why don't you use net blocks? That's a great idea. Let's use net blocks, guys. That's weird. I don't see them. That's actually just, like, immediately so much better. Like, it's not good still, but it's, like, way better. How's your day, Grazzy? You know, it was really good until this. until I realized how annoying the towers are. Why did that mask not come off? That's really awesome. Boom. That's so much better. Oh my god, that's so much better. That is immediately so much better. That is so much better immediately. It's actually insane how much of an immediate improvement that is. And we can maybe add even more detail by doing, like, this kind of thing. Actually insane how much of an upgrade that was. Like, wow. Literally just fixed, like, the whole build in an instant.
Have you tried the new mesh fence and mesh vines?
You're just rage baiting. Those do not exist. Thank you for the $2, 2K, and I appreciate it. Oh my god. That actually, like, it actually looks good now. Oh, the tower, just, like, literally just the tower looks way better now. The whole thing. It all looks so much better. It's crazy. Okay. You've invented a new launching technology. Oh, yeah? And by this you mean it's not new at all and you watched a YouTube tutorial, because I've seen this before. Okay. What is going on? I just realized what is going on. What is going on here? Like, this is just not right at all. Oh! I knew it looked off. I knew it was weird, and that's because it is weird. This isn't supposed to be like that at all. Oh my. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like it's not like that. I was literally going crazy wondering what the hell was going on there. Because I knew it. I was like, that's just not right. At some point, I overrode the design. That makes so much more sense. I knew it. I knew it was weird. I knew it. Yeah. That looks so much better now. Still don't like how exposed this is. What if I tried slabs again? That's not what I meant. I don't know if I like that more or not. You excited for shelf blocks? Honestly, not really. I mean, I am, but like, they're not as revolutionary as people are saying they are. I don't think, anyways. Like, I feel like people who actually build kind of know, like, they're not as revolutionary as people are kind of saying they are. I don't think so, anyways. I don't think they're quite as revolutionary as everyone is talking about. They're still going to be really cool. They're going to be really useful, but, like, I don't know. It's not completely game-changing, I don't think. It's not going to completely change the way I build or anything crazy. This is the closest we'll get to vertical slabs. And that's what everyone keeps saying. Everyone keeps saying they're vertical slabs. From what I recall, they look closer to the width of a trapdoor. Except they're uglier. Maybe I'm wrong, though. But, like, they don't look that much different than a trapdoor. And they're definitely uglier than the trapdoors. From what I have seen, I think. So, I don't know. I have barely looked at them, though. Grazzy, you madman. I thought you were calling me... I thought you were saying I was mad about the shelves for a second. And I was like... I promise I'm not mad. I don't care that much. I'm assuming you meant madman for building tiers. Boom, 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 boom. Get, like, the open hatch. I guess maybe we'll just try at a full 45-degree angle. No, that looks really weird. But I guess it is supposed to be like... bigger. It's supposed to be like this size more. Is that too much? I feel like that's way too much. I think people are excited about the shell blocks for the wrong reasons. Vertical slabs just ain't it for the designs. Exactly, yeah. Have you tried using mangrove roots? Yes, we did use mangrove roots earlier. They're too they don't have enough like transparency. You can't see through them enough. Like here, I can even show you real quick. It also will blend in with the color of the wood. Like, it's just not as good. Too dense. That's the word. We just need vert slabs already. I'll say it again. For people who actually build, like, I don't, as like a pro builder myself, I don't really care for vertical slabs. They're not, they would be nice. Yes. 100% they'd be nice. But at the same time, like, I don't see them as being incredibly game-changing. Like, honestly, I don't think they would be as game-changing as a lot of people pretend they are. This is bad. Because, like, these are the two sizes we have. That looks weird. Maybe I just do, like, this. Like, kind of like that, and then... Ooh. Hold on, maybe I'm cooking. More like that. Vertical slabs would be good for circles, and that's... Yeah, that is true. Like, this is an instance in where vertical slabs would be nice. Like, imagine I could put one there. Boom. Like, they're just not as game-changing as people think they are. They just really aren't. Use Axiom to rotate a lid. I guarantee it just won't come out looking right. I'll show you. It's not going to come out looking right on this scale, I don't think. Like, if I just take, like, this little shape kind of deal, right? All right, let's select the wool. Boom. Unlock, rotate. It just doesn't work. That looks like a castle tower. It just doesn't work. I don't know, like, that's not terrible. No one's ever gonna really see it, right? Like, doesn't really matter. It does look fine from afar. Even up close, it's not terrible. I don't know. I don't think I hate it. What if we just... Hold on. Do that. What the heck happened here? How did that happen? What? Did I use clone? I used clone. I was gonna say, I was like, what in the world happened? Just move it down a block? And then turn these into slabs? Or stairs? I think that's fine. Like, I think that's really fine. We never did, like, the back of it. Dude, why is it constantly raining in my tiers file right now? It feels like it just won't stop raining. Let's run over there real quick and, check out the back, which probably is just going to be a copy of the side, right? Probably just going to be the same exact thing. Yep. So we can just, like, do this. That's... I did that wrong. And then we... Boom. Just copy this whole thing. Oh, we have to get the whole bottom. That's awesome, Doyle. Thank you for the bits. What is this bit? We have to copy this whole thing across. Okay, and then everything past here. Like so. Almost done. We almost made it. Almost to the end here. I think I like this. This is looking pretty good now. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this now. We really turned this thing around. It was so bad for so long. And we've just completely turned it around. Mangrove roots might work for the bottom. But then it wouldn't be consistent with the other nets. I wonder if the best way to do these stairs is literally just... I think it is. Like, genuinely. There's no other way to really do it. And then we can do, like... trapdoor. And then... just do like that. And then this, that. I didn't mess up the outside right. Nope. Beautiful. That's really annoying, but nothing we can do about it. Ugh. What else? What else is left now? Interior. Oh, I hate interiors. I hate them. I hate this. Boom. And then this would be like terracotta. This is gross. This is terrible. Let's get some stripped spruce. And then, what's the ceiling like? Okay, so the tube comes all the way down. To about... we'll say like there. We can get rid of this. We can make more room. We should make more room. I don't think... maybe it should be that low? Oh, it is kind of low, actually, yeah. What can we do here? Wait. Wait, we just left the light gray wool there? Wait, hold on. Oh, because it should be like sandstone-y. Sand. How did I go so long without noticing that? I guess because it was white wool before, and white wool actually worked for the color. And I just didn't think about it after it was changed. Okay. What the... you guys updated it. Okay. You guys updated the concrete powder. Oh, no. Oh, what have you done? Get all that out. And then this needs to be changed to sand as well. Like so. Stoke, that works, yeah. I don't like that though. We're gonna do that. Because otherwise it would look... I didn't have no updates on. I'm the culprit this time. I'm the culprit this time. I'm the one that didn't have no updates on. I swear to God, did I not just turn it on like 5 seconds ago? I swear to God, I literally turned it on 5 seconds before. Let's not worry about Okay. Get this all through. And then... like so. Why are we breaking anvils? What is happening? There we go. Oh, the pedestal. We'll do the same thing we did for the towers in Breath of the Wild. What is happening? There. Is that it? Are we done? Shwoom. Beautiful. I think we're done. Except that's only half of it because we need one on a 45-degree angle too. Yay! All right. I think this does look good, though. I think I like this. It looks pretty cool, I think. I think I'm actually very happy with it. I think we can do the 45-degree angle thing really, really fast, actually. With a bit of Axiom cheating. Why is... Get him out of here. I don't want to see his face. There, complete. No, get him out of here. Alright, we copy. We paste. Line them all up perfectly and everything. Boom. It's a bit of a disaster. It's a bit of a disaster. But, like, the general shape is still intact. Like, we probably don't have to mess with any of the stuff up here. We could do, like, this, I guess. It is not TV time. That is why he is gone. Yeah, we just need to, like, make the design consistent. Like, we got, like, a bunch of different things going on here. I like that the most. So, just, like, general little touching up, essentially, is what we need. Make the design consistent across all, axes. Like, what is this about? Like, what is this about right here? What happened here? Why are there, like... Why have they, like, leaked over to the sides? How has that happened? Why is the dark oak leaking out? Like, how like this? What is going on? Oh my god. It's actually such a disaster. It's actually such a disaster. At least the main tube, like, stayed intact. Okay, it's a bit messy in here. Oh my... I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh. Problem solved. See, you just have to whine a little bit, and suddenly everything works out. This is an important lesson for you guys. Whining gets you what you want. Definitely. I'm not even gonna mess with this. I'm just gonna remove the signs. That's all I'm gonna do to this part. Like, I'm just removing the signs. I'm not even gonna try and make it work. Oh my god, and the fence properties. Oh, this is a disaster. Disaster has struck. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Alright, get rid of these ones. There we go. Oh my god, it's so messy. But I think I know this design here. So it's boom. And that shouldn't be there. Okay, okay, got it. This should be out of block, and it should be like this. That shouldn't be there. And what's going on here? I see what's going on. Like that. Ugh. And then we can make this design consistent by just doing something simple like this. Boom, boom. This is gone, so we need to do that. And then this. Get rid of that. Thank you for the 20 bits. You made a short. That's awesome, bro. I can't wait to get shown that eventually, because someone's gonna show it to me at some point. Oh my god, what a mess. Okay, we're just gonna force update it all. Why is it not updating? I have no updates. Whatever. Oh, I'm over this. I'm ready to call it. I'm ready to call it for the night. But I need to finish this up. Fix that. I'm gonna turn no updates on immediately before I forget. Okay, the lights. What's going on with the lights here? I'm gonna place them there. This gets moved over. What? How did that one, like, duplicate 4 times? We're just duplicating now. That is wrong. It needs to be like that. I guess it's a little too tall. Maybe we should cut it back like that. There we go, that's better. Nope, I'm not updating Windows right now. Thank you for asking, though, computer. Okay, so that's done and dusted. That is... Okay, Here we go. Do like that. Get rid of the signs. Actually, you know what? Faster way to do it. There we go. These are all a bit weird and wonky now, which can be easily fixed, I believe, by just doing this and updating the wall. Boom. Like so. Get out of here. I don't need you anymore. Put you there. Okay, how's this looking out here now? This shouldn't be there. Nor should you. Whoa. What are we doing here? There we go. The fences are all wonky now. Oh yeah, the fences are really weird now. Just gonna kind of fix them as best I can. Like that. This thing, oh no, this thing's a mess. I wonder, actually, you know what's probably best? We can probably fit the same spherical thing in. Because the spherical thing should fit in here still. The one from before. So we can just do like that. Why is there a command block? Doesn't do anything, so I'm removing it. We can probably take the same like thing from the 90-degree one and put it in, and it should work still. It should still fit. Let's just grab it. Okay. And boom. Perfect. There we go. I haven't taken a closer look at like the way to. Oh, there's still problems here, huh? Let's just remove those stairs. Like so. And this needs to be moved over, right? And this needs to be moved forward. Am I wrong? Yeah, I like that more. We're gonna move them out one. Oh no! It's a disaster here. Oh, I see why it's a disaster. Oh, I see why it's a disaster. Okay. I see why this is a disaster. Because I just failed on the first one. Oh my god. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? This is terrible. Oh my gosh. At least it's just breaking blocks and it's not like redoing a whole design. Wait, why is this here? I'm gonna have to fix that. Make it sand or something. Do that. Slabs. Boom, 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 boom. This. Okay, so that's a mistake here as well. We need to change that to dark oak planks, I guess, is what we'll choose. Bro, what are you making? What do you think, buddy? We're doing the Skyview Towers. I've never played Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I believe that, Celios. How long have you been modded in my chat, Celios? Since when were you a mod? I think you're capturing game audio and desktop audio because all in-game noises are doubled. You guys are only just now telling me this? You guys are only just telling me that? You guys couldn't have said anything sooner? I told you forever ago? Well, I didn't see it, so now it's your fault. Well, now there's no music. Alright, we happy now? I just didn't know. I just straight up didn't know. I haven't changed my OBS settings since last stream, which means it was like that on last stream too, and nobody said anything. I never saw anyone tell me that. That's crazy. I'm sure people were telling me and I just didn't see it. I'm a professional streamer, by the way. This is my full-time job, and I'm doing stuff like that. I only noticed it with the anvil sounds. And you said nothing! How, Zeke, you could have, like, logged on and told me. Wow. I have fake friends, guys. I should ditch all my friends because they're fake. You guys are all fake friends. And then we have to update these. Oh, that thing. Oh, this thing up here has seen better days. You guys ready to see me cheat real quick? Watch this. I'm gonna cheat. It's a sphere, so it doesn't matter the angle. It should stay the same regardless. So we can just reuse the same thing without rotating it. Because it's a sphere, so it doesn't matter what angle it's on. They look good. The stairs are a bit of a disaster, though. I'm gonna have to redo them. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom, boom, boom. Like this. There we go. Mission accomplished, maybe? This is like so messy on the inside, but it like doesn't really matter to fix, I don't think. We done? I think we're done. I think it's over. I think we did it. I think we have completed the first official build. And then these guys are also here. Oh, Stop it. Stop it, Voxel. Voxel, no. I know who that is. I can tell immediately who that is. I know who that is. Oh my god. Try the button in the tower. I feel like I'm gonna die if I click it. I know what's gonna happen if I click the button. Good job. Proud of you. Did a good job. I'm kidding. It's because I have no updates on. It's because I have no updates on. That's why it didn't work. Oh my god. This is probably too high. This is almost certainly too high. You'll have to shave a few... I think you'll have to shave a few... I guess I don't know until I build the islands. I won't know for sure until I build the islands, but I think that might be too high. I don't know. We'll find out. No, actually, that's pretty accurate. But, guys, I'm gonna probably... I guess I haven't talked about this on stream. What I'm probably gonna do... I'm probably gonna squash the Sky Islands down. So they're closer to the surface. The distance between the surface and the Sky Island is probably not gonna be the same as it is in tiers. Because they're so high up in tiers. And, like... regardless of how well it works in tiers, I feel like it'll be better for the Minecraft map if the islands are not 1,000 blocks in the sky. You know what I mean? I feel like for the sake of the Minecraft build for the map, the Sky Islands should be closer to the surface than they are in Tears of the Kingdom. So, the sky probably will be squashed down a bit, which is why I say it might be too high at the end of it. It should stay for now because I don't know, obviously, how high it's going to be. But yeah. Pretty sick. Not this guy. Oh, man. Next stream, it'll be friggin' Ralze who's here. Alright, what is this? It's just nothing. I'll leave it, whatever. How you tackle the shadows? I have no idea. I might just leave them. Might just leave them. That's Susie? I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying next stream, they're going to do Ralze next, because they're doing Susie now. 3 hours. That's way longer than I intended for it to be. I told my brother and my friends that I would play Terraria. I hope they're not still waiting on me. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there. We did a good job, you know. Wait. First of all, how do they look at night? Oh, they look so good at night. Oh my gosh. Wait, those look so good at night. Don't forget to look at the bunker. Yeah, I gotta look at the bunker. How are they doing in the bunker?
Don't forget to look at the bunker.
Thank you for the 2, Nolan. I appreciate it. What? It's just done? Oh my goodness. Wow. It's just done. Damn, okay, guys. You guys kind of popped off. I didn't think it was just gonna be done. This is really good. I like it. Good job, guys. Who all worked on this? Goat, Voxel, and Sam and B-Man? All of you guys? Did you guys all work on this? I'm over at the oh, Sam's working on the shrine. Yeah, I'll check out the shrine. TP to World Zone. I want to see the shrine. Oh, I really like the vibes already. Avid raid! I was just about to end and raid you, Avid! No! I was just about to get you, Avid. Oh my goodness. Ah, I was literally about to end, and I was like, I'm gonna raid Avid because I know he's live. Oh, you barely got me, man. Thank you for the raid, Avid. I appreciate it. We're taking a look. I gotta show off this project now. 1 second, guys. This is looking really good, Sam. I love the vibes immediately. Like, I love the vibes of the white floor and the gray walls. This is really good. Alright, let's get back to the place. The location. Where am I? Why am I at negative 1,000? Okay, let's get up into the sky a bit more. That's not the right keybind. Alright. So, to everyone who's coming in from Avid's raid, let me show you guys what I'm working on. If you guys have ever heard of the game The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I've spent the last 3 years building the entire thing in Minecraft. Well, the last 3 years. I finished in December.
Grazzy, I'm so happy you're doing talk. Thank you, Ellie. Bye.
Thank you, Daimo, for the $5. I appreciate it. I got you. It's gonna happen. Before 2028. Trust. I spent 3 years building this massive creative mode building map. As you can see, we've got some pretty massive builds here, if this one wants to load in. Yeah, we got some pretty crazy builds. Problem is, Breath of the Wild, the video game that I built, has a sequel. And so, of course, I have to build the sequel, too. And that's what we're just starting on. We started yesterday. Today is day 2 of the project. It's probably gonna be, like, a 3-year build project. And today is day 2. So, yeah. What we did today, we finished up this tower. This is literally all we did today. Look, I'm a slow builder, okay? We did this little tower thing, and what it does in the game is it shoots you up into the sky. And there's going to be, like, sky islands and stuff. Now, the problem is Tears of the Kingdom has a bunch of caverns as well. Glad you moved past the base of it eventually. Yeah, we finally moved on. So this whole map is, like, 6,000 by 6,000 blocks, you know? And I spent 3 years building it. And in the sequel that we're building now, there is a massive cave underworld beneath the entire map. So, not only do I have to change the whole surface of the world and, like, implement all the new changes from the sequel, I also have to fill out all of the builds that are down here in the caverns. So, it's gonna be a lot. This stretches the entire world, by the way. This whole cavern, it stretches the entire thing. It's all filled with caverns. And the way we did this, Hauziki, who just logged on, he spent like a month learning how to read Tears of the Kingdom's terrain data. And then he used Amulet to write a script that would take the data that he was reading and import it into Minecraft. And yeah. Yeah, originally I thought I was going to have to do all of this terrain work by hand.
As our savior,
so,
thermo-based.
Hauziki literally shaved, like, potentially years off of this project by finding out how to generate all this terrain. But it's going to be a pain to do this all. Wow, Ziki. That is very accurate. Thank you, Time for the 2 again. He literally is the savior. I was literally planning on doing, like, almost all of this by hand. And then I got a DM from Hauziki one day when I announced the project to the other builders. And he was like, how do you plan on doing the depths here, you know, the caves? And I told him, I was like, I'll probably do most of it by hand. And he was like, nope, that's not acceptable. So now we're here. Now we're here. If I go into full, you might be able to see it. I don't think my map is loaded. Yeah, the map isn't loaded. But yeah, so the deepest part of the caves go all the way down to like negative 1300. So like we're in for it. We are in for it. Like, all the way down here, the caves just go and go and go. Here's some more. Here's some more of them. If we get further, yep, here's even more. We're at negative 1,000. Here's even more. Here's even more. We're still going. We're at negative 1,200, negative 1,300. Oh, no, they go down to negative 1,500. My bad. Oh, man. Yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna make me money, so I'm okay with it. And again, that's not even the whole project. Because guess what? There are a bunch of sky islands above as well. So I need to build all of the giant floating sky islands like 1,000 blocks above the map. So it's gonna be something. This is going to be something. Oh. Can I TP you to the best place to see Gloom's lair from? Yeah, I know you DM'd me that yesterday, but I didn't actually do it. Let me find those chords again. Boom. Let me minimize that. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, I just need to do this. No? Okay, we're gonna do this way. Oh my gosh, I should load it all in first. I should load this all in first. Oh my goodness. This whole, like, big deep slate chunk is going to be hollowed out, by the way. The way that we generated how Ziki generated the caves kind of left these big, like, things in the middle of the caverns that we have to remove, so yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done in these caverns, but Hauziki did generate the majority of it. What is this? Oh, this is just more of it. It's just more of it. There's so much. I can't even, like, load it all. Where does it end and where does it begin? I do not know. Okay, we're kind of up near the beginning. So nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Oh no. This might take me longer than 3 years, actually. Holy. This is insanity. Ugh. What have I gotten myself into, man? And there's, like, even more down here that I haven't loaded. We're cooked. That is, that's the understatement of the year. Holy. It'll be fine. I don't think it will be, man. I don't think it will be. We're getting GTA 6 before Tears of the Kingdom Minecraft. We definitely are getting Tears of the Kingdom before. We're definitely getting Tears of the Kingdom before this. You should not cut your hair until Tears of the Kingdom is done like last time. It'd be funny. No. I'm never letting my hair get as long as it was at the end of, towards the end of the Breath of the Wild project. No, it's not happening. I will never let it get that bad again. It'd be so easy to dig out. Just gotta select and delete the deep site. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. Your hair might be longer than mine if you do that. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like genuinely 3 years. I didn't actually... I said I was gonna wait until the Breath of the Wild map last time I cut my hair, but like until that was done, but I didn't. I couldn't. I got like a few months before the end, and I was like, nope. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I cut it early because it was bugging me so much. But yeah, that's kind of a brief overview of the project. And then these guys are here because this dude right here is too obsessed with not Undertale, Deltarune, so... Yeah, we're gonna have 10 streams of just painting the depths. Yeah, at the very least, Hazuki did differentiate the data so that all the red wool is the gloom. So I think already, if I like... Do I have my Malice palette saved? I do. So like already, if I just do this, like boom, that's all the gloom painted immediately, right? And you'll notice that the roots are a different color, the walls are a different color, and the ceiling are a different color from the floor. So Hazuki did differentiate all these different blocks so that I could paint them all more easily. Of course, it isn't perfect. Some, like, it didn't perfectly generate. I never looked underneath Death Mountain. Hold on. I gotta go look under Death Mountain. I never saw this, I don't think. I never looked into the depths down here. Here we go. Let's see how far down we have to go. We're currently at Y600. We're into the negatives. That's almost 1,000 blocks. We're at negative 500. That is almost 1,000 blocks. That is a lot. Oh my gosh. Is this where the fire temple goes? Like right here's where the fire temple goes, I think. Maybe back here? What is this? Is this the fire temple? I don't know. It's got to be this. Yeah, it's definitely that. There's no way we just have like this square like structure here if it wasn't the temple. Oh man. It's over. It's actually over for me. There's so much down here. Whoa. What is this? What the heck? That doesn't look natural. There's some weirdness going on here. We gotta dig out one chasm and try jumping down. Fine, I'll dig out a chasm. I'll dig out the Hyrule Field chasm real quick. We can try it. I have to do a few things first. I have to get rid of all these like little bits that are sticking out. Uh-oh. Game's lagging. I did something and the game doesn't like it. Oh, there we go. Boom. All this stuff has to go. On the outside, anyways. Not on the inside. Like that. What even are those those glass pane pieces? So, the reason there's a bunch of glass sticking out is Hazuki ran a command to like for the caves and the chasms and stuff. He filled them all with glass. That way, when I move them down into the terrain, it'll automatically like hollow everything out. You'll see exactly what it is. It was to fill in the chasms, but some of it like leaked out because it's just not perfect. So with all the caves and stuff, we just have to go around and we just have to like remove all these bits real quick. There's actually definitely a faster way to do this too. If I do glass and adjacent air, and I just like do this, that should get rid of it all. For the most part. Yeah. Alright, so now what we do is we want to select all the red wool and all the glass. And we want to see how well this line... I don't know if this goes all the way down. We're going to find out. Oh, here we go. It gets... Oh my god, it almost does. Gray wool 2. Ugh. Fine. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do real quick is I'm just gonna stack this back up. And stack this down. That way it 100% like gets everything. Alright. Boom. Boom. Move it down to like there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, here we go. There we go. So now we take the glass and we replace it all with air. I'll just do this, delete. And then it obviously doesn't connect very well. Okay, so can I just do like this? I can. I can just do this. And then if I just grab like this. Uh-oh. I went a little too far with the commands. Oh, it's so laggy. Wait, no, that wasn't me. Somebody else did that. My commands didn't undo that. I think that was someone else. Yeah, no, that wasn't me. Whoever did that, that was someone else. And we can just do like 15 and yeah. Good enough for now. Good enough for a rough test. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's actually... Oh, hi, Sam, with a cage on your face. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's dark. Yeah. Oh, the fog. Oh, this is crazy. Just the column of light coming down. Use effect darkness. Am I on the floor? I am on the floor. I literally can't see anything. I cannot see anything. That's actually so cool, though. That's actually so cool. Whee! That's insane. Oh my god. The fog on the edges is so cool. That actually looks so cool. Blindness instead. Oh my god. I still can't see anything. I still just can't see anything. This is a route. That's insane. I want to do it again. Oh my god. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. With how much chunks you load, you're going to have the authentic 30 FPS. Yeah. Yeah, this world is not good for your FPS. I can't stop doing it. It's so cool. Oh my god. That's so awesome. And then we got to get Elytra and fly back out. Flight duration 1. Oh my god, it looks so cool from down here. This is awesome. Oh, it's so cool. I want to do it again. I want to ride again. I want to take the ride again. Summon a happy gas and call it a hover bike. Yeah. Dude, this looks so cool. When you have it loaded in, you can just barely see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, you get the goat horn for the authentic sound. That's really funny. All right. I think we call it there. I think we call it there. I think that's a good stopping point. We did the chasm. We finished the tower. We're supposed to do a lot more, but you know, you can only ask for so much. Oh, this looks a lot different. Stream tomorrow? Maybe. Fox with the 100 bits. We're gonna need to jump from the Sky Island to the depths whenever it becomes that possible. Oh my god. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be actually crazy. Is that Tenna? Yeah, I don't control what the other people build on the server. I can't control these hooligans, so this is what they get up to while I'm actually doing work. There's another one in the sky. There he is. There he is. Oh, man. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna call it there. Good session. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully on our next stream we can actually finish Lookout Landing. That's the hope. That's the plan. Probably not possible, but I'll give it my best shot, I guess. I'll give it my best shot. Make your bed? Eh. I can't tell you the last time I made that bed. I can't tell you. Usually I at least make it look a little nicer. Today I didn't really bother, so. Yeah, I might be streaming tomorrow. If not, I'll probably stream Wednesday. Because tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, almost forgot. So, yeah. I will hopefully see you guys all soon. Very excited to keep going. Now that I've actually got building, I'm ready to, like, get on the roll, you know, and keep the momentum going. I'm really excited to get to the depths for the first time. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all later. Have a good rest of your nights.